Cecil County and the world. Welcome to 30 at 6 on Cecil TV. I'm Rob Churnside, and it is June the 3rd. And with me here tonight, in our TV studio, is my good friend, international superstar. You're on.
Oh, Mike Collins.
Mike, great to see you. What are you reading there?
How you doing, Rob? I'm looking at June the 6th of 1969. It's the 50th anniversary of putting a man on the moon. Look at that.
That's coming up.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's pretty exciting. Who would have thought that we haven't been back?
There are plans to go back.
Yeah, but they haven't been there yet. I thought we'd be
I have a
living
list
on the
of
moon
people
by
that I
now.
want to send back.
You got that right. Could we send our president?
He can tweet himself up there on his own.
Great pictures in Life magazine.
Yes. Yes, in
Fabulous. Look at
1969, it's hard to believe, Mike. Let me see that for just a second.
Sure.
Because it's hard to believe that 1969 was 50 years ago. I know at the time I was working a summer job at Montgomery Ward's.
And I was working at Sears.
We were enemies.
Well, competitors.
Competitors, yes, yes. Right. But anyway, back to this here. Speaking of competitors and different sides, apparently there was a plan for Neil Armstrong to step down with his left foot onto the moon and say what he said, one small step for man.
Right.
Yeah, whatever it was. And that issue, I have that issue too. But apparently the lefties and the righties were butting heads over that.
You always lead with your left foot.
Thanks for clearing that up.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we've led with Time Magazine and the moon. Let's get back to Earth here in Cecil County. What's happening this weekend?
Oh man, there's a lot going on this weekend. There's Valhalla. Don't they have a brewery thing going on there?
I heard Box Turtle Bob's going to be up there.
Box Turtle Bob's going to play there. What else?
Well, there's a brew fest behind Elk River Brewery on Saturday.
There you go.
We had the folks on the show from the Haverty Grace Jazz and Blues Festival, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in Haverty Grace. All kinds of different stuff going on.
Wow.
The Cecil County Arts Council, I think you have a paper on it.
Oh, yes. It's called the Market at 135, which is located behind the Arts Council on Main Street in Elkton there. And they're going to do a farmer's market. They're going to try and encourage Cecil County farmers, new people starting out, and established farms as well. They want to provide honey, jams, beef steaks, eggs, cheese, beets, peppers, all those kind of farmers market type items.
Well, this is part of the First Friday festivities in Elkton.
Correct.
Will people be able to go there and actually have a meal, or?
I don't know.
It's worth finding out. There'll be food there.
Yeah. They just hope to encourage farmers to come into town to bring their goods.
Well, Cecil County is all about the farms, you know. We live on this side of the line of demarcation. The enterprise zone is over here and the farms are over here.
And we are the farmers.
Yes, that's right. And where would we be without farmers?
Starving.
That's right. Another thing this weekend, Mike.
Yes.
Right down the road, down the canal in Delaware, at Fort Delaware, there's the St. George's Annual Blues Festival.
I didn't know anything about that. That sounds like a lot
Saturday
of fun.
and Sunday. Yeah.
Saturday and Sunday.
Yes.
Blues
National
Festival.
acts and local headliners and whatnot.
Fabulous. That sounds like a lot of fun.
A lot of choices. I think as the summer rolls on, people are going to have more and more choices of wonderful things to do.
Yeah. We did our improv show, The Fanatics, were this past Friday and Saturday. Kicked off the summer there. We had good shows.
Cecil TV was there.
Yes, Cecil TV was there. They caught us Friday night. We had to bring chairs out of the back to handle the overflow crowd.
And you had a genuine bona fide certified superstar from New York City, the Big Apple, come down and do stand-up.
Brittany Sherry from New York City. Very funny gal. Very funny gal. Yeah, she did about 10 or 15 minutes, started off the second act for us. We had a great time.
Well, I'm hoping that some of the stuff that maybe Cecil TV shot will maybe be aired on the show. If not, folks will have to come back for the next one.
Absolutely. We haven't scheduled it yet, but we'll let you know when we do.
Cool, cool. Well, I'll be going away in a couple weeks, and I was away previously working on Wormgate, undercover on assignment in Pittsburgh.
What's going on with Wormgate? Where does that stand?
Well, I don't want to keep opening the can of worms and never get resolution or closure. However, I can tell you I was in Pittsburgh and I found some very interesting things out. So I don't want to reveal right now, but keep watching the show, folks. You're going to find out more, and there may be some on this week's show right here in Cecil County. The worms are at work.
Okay. Well, we're looking forward to hearing more.
So that's all I can think of to talk about right now. We have our sponsors to thank for helping us with the show.
Yes.
Maybe we should get on with the news.
Do that.
On Saturday, Governor Larry Hogan announced that he will not challenge President Trump for the GOP nomination in 2020. This announcement ends months of speculation and greatly reduces the options for Republicans who oppose the president. In a tweet, the governor said that he appreciates all the encouragement he received to run for president, but that he wanted to honor the commitment he made to the people of Maryland. On Saturday evening, shortly after 7 p.m., Maryland troopers from Northeast Barracks responded to Susquehanna River Road, north of Canal Road, for a single vehicle crash. The preliminary investigation revealed the operator of a 2002 Harley-Davidson motorcycle, John Smith, 26 years old, of Red Lion, Pennsylvania, attempted to pass an unloaded school bus and lost control. The Harley traveled off the roadway where Smith and his passenger, Brittany Winter, 24 years old, of Fawn Grove, Pennsylvania, were thrown from the motorcycle. Winter was transported to Christiana Hospital in Delaware, where she was treated for her injuries via Delaware State Police medevac. Smith was transported to Hartford Memorial Hospital by Cecil County Emergency Services medics. However, he succumbed to his injuries. A Maryland State Police crash reconstructionist is investigating this collision. Anyone who may have witnessed this collision is asked to contact the Maryland State Police Northeast Barrack at 410-996-7800. The state fire marshal reports that a fire causing extensive damage occurred when a Northeast man tried to deep fry a chicken. Upon placing the whole chicken into the pot, grease ignited. The occupant removed the flaming pot from the stove and during his attempt traveled through the living room where he tripped, igniting combustibles within the room. The fire was contained in the living room with extensive smoke, soot, and water damage throughout the first floor. Citizens are urged to deep fry poultry outdoors in cookware designed specifically for the purpose of deep frying, and are reminded to use the manufacturer's recommendations, including completely defrosting and drying the chicken/turkey, and do not overfill the fryer. The University of Maryland Extension Office and the Upper Shore Regional Council invites you to a lunch and learn event entitled The Spotted Lanternfly, Invasive Threat to Cecil Agriculture, this Wednesday, June 5th at Cecil College. This free educational workshop is designed to provide information to farmers, gardeners, and the general public regarding the spotted lanternfly. Educators will be on hand to answer questions. For more information, call 410-996-5280. And now, a word from our sponsors.
On May 29th, Cecil TV had the opportunity to go to a student showcase of Capstone projects held at Elkton High School. The students, both juniors and seniors, were on hand to talk with us about their work. We present here a small but representative sample of the incredibly impressive projects of students from Cecil County's 5 high schools plus the School of Technology. Congratulations are due to these young people who are our future leaders, thinkers, and problem solvers.
My name is Lindsay Moore. I'm a junior at Bohemian Manor High School, and my project is I created a sediment filter using a manufactured sediment sample from the Chesapeake Bay watershed. I went to a creek behind our school and I took sediment and water samples and combined them and used a polyester felt material and layered them in different micron ratings to create a sediment filter that got out about 15 grams sediment out of 20 grams that I tested. So it's a pretty successful project.
Hi, my name is Kimani Fatitfer. I go to Bohemia Manor High School and I'm a member of the STEM Academy. My project, I tested on how the temperature of baby fruit juices and affect the amount of metals in the juice. For college, I plan to be an OB, and I want to study this because I love working with kids and I want to see how they grow and how they develop and how different things in the environment can have an effect on them.
Hello, my name is Julian Ferrari, and my project is about making a router based off of smart devices and keeping them secure, because smart devices are very insecure, and as you can see with my demonstration, there are two separate networks, and this is meant to keep the regular devices, such as your computer, or which would have banking information or other confidential information on it, separated from smart devices, which are very insecure and can be hacked. So with this, only devices that are allowed to connect are on a list that is allowed, and the other ones are on the other network.
Hi, my name is Jordan Van Dyke. I go to Rising Sun High School. I also attend the Homeland Security and Criminal Justice program at School of Technology. My capstone project was on women's rights, and I also ventured out to human trafficking and the issues today with FGM. Women's rights has been an issue throughout the country and throughout the world, and also human trafficking victims and FGM victims throughout different cultures.
All right, how's it going, guys? My name is Tariq Smith. I currently attend Bow Manor High School. I'm a rising senior. I'm sorry, not a rising senior. I am a senior. Basically, my project is the anti-concussion helmet, and what it is basically just provides extra protection against concussions. And I did so by adding extra padding in certain places. And I used an accelerometer and a 5 kilogram weight mass in order to do so. So at the end, I've concluded that my results were actually accurate. And basically, after high school, I plan on joining the Marine Corps, where I can further my education, and that's pretty much it.
Hi, I'm Christina Keithley. I go to Elkton High School, and I'm in the Teacher Academy of Maryland. My capstone project was a pre-professional educator's portfolio, and I explained on my poster here what I've done through my past 2 years in the program. So in 11th grade, we work on human growth and development, how to write a lesson plan, presenting skills, and then in 12th grade, we take it to the next level. We polish all of our presenting skills, how to write our lesson plans, and then we complete a 1 month long internship in a school in Cecil County. I did my internship at Holly Hall Elementary School in a kindergarten class. And next year, I plan on attending King's College to major in elementary education.
So my name is Clifford Jones. I'm from Elkton High School, and I currently attend the School of Technology. So what I did for my capstone was that we made two versions of a Unity space shooter tutorial game. So one half is a learning experience that lets us get an idea of how to go through the game design process. And then the second version, which was our version of the game, allows us to build our own assets. And essentially, we learned from the tutorial, and now we're demonstrating the skills we learned. And my plans after the School of Tech and after my capstone is completed, I plan to go on to Cecil and learn a simulation gaming design process, where I will go into game design after college.
My name is Jaden Dory. I go to Northeast High School, and my STEM project was about testing the various effects of various external stimuli on the motion of a particular slime mold, specifically Dictyostelium discoideum. During the project, I tested how light and sound and food availability affects the motion of the actual organism. A lot of scientists in the medical field are currently using it to mimic the phagocytosis effect of the immune system, and this provides viable data for how to keep it safe and healthy in the lab. At the end, I actually got it to solve a maze, and it was able to complete the maze because of the stimulus. I would like to take this and go to college and study microbiology, specializing in immunology. I think that would be really cool.
Okay. Hi, I'm Emma Klepich. I go to Perryville High School. I'm a senior. And I did my capstone project on making a prototype of a machine that's capable of interfacing with EEG technology, essentially by imitating the surface level brain waves of a human brain. And through studying various human subjects and running tests on my prototype using the MindWave Mobile by NeuroSky, I was able to determine that my prototype was analogous to the human brain. So it's something that basically you can use to practice using an EEG when you don't really have a human there to work with you. So something that you can just kind of work with by yourself to kind of practice by yourself at home.
Hi, my name is Samantha Brown. I go to Rising Sun High School, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about diamagnetism. So there are typically 3 kinds of magnetism, and the first 2, which you would commonly think of, are paramagnetism and ferromagnetism. And this occurs when the electrons in an atom align their spin with the field to experience an attractive force. And in diamagnetism, the electrons are typically paired together, and due to the Pauli exclusion principle, no 2 electrons can occupy a quantum space at the same time. So this does not allow an attractive force to occur, and in turn, a repulsive force happens. And this is the basis which I used to form my project. So as you can see, pyrolytic graphite, which is a very pure form of carbon, levitates when it's placed in a magnetic field. And using a linear regression t-test and a very small p-value of 0.00009, you can see that there is a strong and negative linear relationship between the mass of pyrolytic graphite and the distance in which it levitates. And it would be quite interesting to see this range of mass right here to levitate organisms such as bacteria or plants to mimic a zero gravity kind of simulation. And we could see if organisms could even thrive in that sort of environment and hopefully get them to space one day.
Hi, my name is Caleb Johnson, and this is my project on overtones and different changes that I make to the trumpet and how they affect the overtone presence. So an overtone is what characterizes one sound from another. So it's what makes a trumpet sound different from a flute or a tuba or nails on a chalkboard. And what I did was I tested different mouthpieces and different gear and different equipment that you can get and apply to your trumpet and how that affects the overtones. Now the overtones are very important in the sound quality, so I wanted to do this experiment to influence my own sound quality and how I have and gain a better understanding of this. So, for example, this is a graph of the note that I played and the overtones that occur when I play that note. So these overtones are all intervallically related to the fundamental. And you can't hear them, but it's what makes the trumpet sound like the trumpet. Okay? And so for my results, I got very different overtone presence for each of these mouthpieces and each of these changes made. I got results that range from 74% overtone presence in decibel level of each overtone as compared to the fundamental to 89% overtones as compared to the fundamental. And so that's my project, and that is how overtones affect the trumpet.
Hi, my name is Greg Weiss. I'm from Perryville High School, and I'm here with STEM program at my high school. And today I'm at the Capstone Gallery Walk, and my project for this gallery walk was redesigning a rear wing for a car. Basically what I was doing with this was putting a car wing on a car that is used on supercars, specifically the Koenigsegg Agera RS. I was testing this to see if it would be more aerodynamic when drag racing or doing any sort of that thing. What I came to find out though was that the Koenigsegg and a prototype that I actually created was not more aerodynamic, and I was disappointed to see that, but it's all right. I'll keep working at that. Where I want to go for the future with this is maybe go into mechanical engineering and see what I can do with that. See if I can go maybe into cars. I'm really into cars, and I would like to see if I could take that passion and make it into a career.
Hi, my name is Izzy Petreka. I attend Perryville High School and the Cecil County School of Technology for Project Lead the Way Biomedical Sciences. My project, I tested the concentrations of two stress hormones, cortisol and cortisone, as well as serotonin, which is known as a happy chemical, on the growth of E. coli, which is a strain of gut bacteria. So in my project, preliminary research, I found that there was a link between anxiety and gut dysbiosis disorders like irritable bowel syndrome. So I essentially took those hormones, applied them to the plate, and grew bacteria and counted the number of colonies. And overall, I found that serotonin was the most favorable for the growth of gut bacteria compared to the two stress hormones. So researchers are thinking that treatment with an anti-anxiety medication may actually improve IBS symptoms.
We're here. Hi, I'm Rob from Cecil TV, and we're here with Sheila and her friends. They're fishing down here at Northeast Park. Sheila, you like night crawlers, right?
Yeah.
Good bait?
Uh-huh.
Can I put one on your hook for you?
Yes, you may.
Well, may I? I don't know if I can or not. Let's see. So, these night crawlers come from Mike's Wholesale Bait, and I got them from Land Hope Farms up there around Port Deposit.
Yeah, how much did it cost? How much did it cost, you said?
It was $5.99 for 12 of them.
$5.99 for 12 of them.
Kind of look like the ones I got in my garden.
Good, if you got them in your garden, then you don't have to buy none.
Well, we're doing a little research here. How's that look? Good?
Yeah.
Okay, Sheila. Good luck.
Yep, thank you. Here we go. Whoops, not like that one, huh? Oh!
What? I didn't put it on there right. All right. See, Sheila, there's a lot I got to learn about fishing, okay? You need to teach it to. Show me how to put the worm on there.
Take your worm, go up. Keep on going. Feed the hook. Feed the hook, okay?
I'm finding out more and more about this worm thing.
See? That's how you normally cover your hook all the way up, okay?
Okay, well, I'm going to get out of the way because you know how to cast.
Now it's out there.
Now it's out there.
Yep.
Whoa! That's a cat.
They videotaping that. Calm down here, buddy. Calm down. When would this be broadcasted?